Sold out again. These things are impossible to get. Hey man, how'd it go for you? Did you get one?
Get one what? The new console?
Yes, they had another drop and they're gone in a few seconds.
You realize they've been like the hardest get for about a year now.
I know, I just need to get my game on.
Well, you have a 5G phone, right?
Well, yeah, so?
You could get your game on right now using the 5G ultra-wideband network.
Really? Let's see. Wow, this gameplay is tight and the graphics are gorgeous. And the speeds, there's no lag at all. Yo!
Hey man, console finally came today. Finally snagged one.
Aw, congrats man, I hope you enjoy it.
You still trying to get one?
Well, you know, with my phone and Verizon 5G ultra wideband, I'm all good.
All right, I'll see you on the battlefield.
Not if I see you first, and trust me, with Ultra, I will.
Yes, Matt and Sariko, thank you so much. And look, once you game on 5G Ultra, you will be a believer too. Hi, I'm Diana Alvear. Thanks for joining us on Up to Speed Live today on Friday. We're talking much more about gaming with some great guests. We're even going to give you a chance to win, but first we're going to recap this very big week. So Monday, we kicked off the week with all things Verizon 5G home and business, including a great live chat with our new friend Neil about why Ultra is a business's best friend. Tuesday, we congratulated two V-teamers, Dan Angelo Ball and Jason Scott, on their graduations, and we also welcomed a new member of the Up to Speed team, our sweet and precious Amelia. Yesterday, we saw how Verizon Business Internet is helping a Cleveland nonprofit keep doing the good work of housing families in need. All right, so that brings us to today. Gaming, and you know that Verizon is all in when it comes to making their network the best for gamers. So we sat down with one of the biggest names in the business to see why he's a believer. Here's Dr. Lupo.
Console quality gaming on people's phones is, I think, one of the next big steps for gaming, especially because in the world we live in right now, a lot of people spend time on their mobile devices trying to move around. There's a lot of things going on, and as COVID restrictions start to loosen up, people are going to be going out more and that kind of thing. But gaming has become such a big part of people's lives that it would not surprise me, especially in this day and age, if gaming on the go is one of the next big waves. I mean, mobile gaming as a whole is growing and growing, and I would love to see that growth continue. And having the ability to connect and do what you want to do on your mobile device, game on your mobile device, is going to be huge for people. Professional gaming as a whole, people that are professional gamers strive for the best of the best of the best, especially when it comes to hardware. And network latency is a huge issue, especially when it comes to like performance and reactionary style games, stuff that you have, like, times you have to flick shoot and that kind of thing. And so anytime there is a pro level gamer, latency needs to be at a minimum, because if you are not playing on optimal hardware, the best network connection, and so on, you're already at giving yourself a disadvantage. So it's huge, honestly. So these days with Verizon, we've been doing a lot of community-oriented stuff. We just recently went through and did an on-stream trivia game and gave away what they call them loop crates with a bunch of goodies inside, I think including like an Oculus Rift VR headset and a bunch of other really cool hardware. Plus, right now we're doing Verizon's Plus gear. If you go and go Google Verizon Plus gear, you'll see me along with a ton of like really good vetted hardware from people like me and others in the industry. Stuff that if people are looking for hardware upgrades, Verizon kind of has them covered with an all-in-one list on the site. You can find whatever you need. So there's a bunch of different things, both community-wide as well as gaming as a whole. Plus 5G now gives people on the go the ability to game from pretty much anywhere. So there's a ton of stuff. Verizon's trying to get really involved in gaming, and it's been going extremely well.
And he clearly knows what he's talking about. Our thanks to Dr. Lupo, his team, and my friend Jackie Brown for helping make that happen. All right, so now we're going to introduce you to some V-teamers who are working at the edge of what is possible when it comes to gaming. They are creating new worlds of fun and opportunity for all of us, and they're having a blast while they do so.
Hi, my name is Kelvin Ma, and I'm from Technology and Product Development. I focus around media entertainment programs, specifically in gaming.
Hi, my name is Eric Tam. I am on the content team and I do business development in next generation entertainment.
In gaming right now, and especially around AR, with 5G being available more and more markets, we have a lot more flexibility to play with in terms of latency and bandwidth, and we can create much more immersive and engaging and connected, AR experiences for users.
We basically work with significant or interesting new media partners. So that includes game publishers, developers, but also innovators in Hollywood or other parts of entertainment who want to work in these interesting new media.
AR really allows you to, just from its core augmented reality, allows you to experience reality in a different way. And through connected augmented reality experiences, you can share that with your friends and your loved ones and even people across the country.
I and a lot of publishers and people who work in games have a lot of interest in 5G and expanded network capability, because gamers, they're always pushing the frontiers in terms of experience. So having faster data, more data available makes possible whether it's faster graphics, higher fidelity, or even a different dimension of experiences such as augmented reality. So all of these possibilities enable the amazing creators at game studios and publishers or working in augmented reality to look at new possibilities of experience. So we're all very excited, and it's great that Verizon is on the leading edge of trying to do this with its leading 5G network.
AR really became mainstream when Niantic released Pokemon Go back in 2016 now. Since then, technology in terms of rendering has really evolved, and now 5G steps up to really bring it to the next level and connect users through AR. And when I engage with my friends through AR, we have a lot of fun. For those that have watched the Ultra show, Overbeast has been, really high profile lately, and that's something I am personally super excited to be working on. Who doesn't love a planet scale city-wide battle between Chicago and New York, and all experienced in AR, and going out there and helping the environment and contributing back to society in the process.
As folks at Verizon have seen, we've been working on significant projects with Snap and Niantic, and we've also been exploring projects with other partners. But I would say that our projects relating to geolocation and augmented reality, which really use Verizon's leading edge 5G network to make those experiences pop, those are especially exciting. When I can't give away all the details now, stay tuned and be on the lookout for some really interesting stuff coming out.
With C-band launching soon, it really brings a whole new level of connectivity. It brings you way more markets into the picture for us to access AR games together. And that's what's so important about C-band, and really what I'm really looking forward to experiencing myself.
Thank you so much, Eric and Kelvin. And isn't that what it's all about? Bringing everybody together to have fun and connect. All right, so this brings us to our next and final guest, Christian Granada of 5G Labs. Christian, thank you so much for being with us. As you can see, it's all about gaming today. Ultra is a huge deal. We know you're super excited about what it means for gaming. We saw you on the Ultra show. So we're gonna start with the basics. How will it change the game?
Well, gaming has gone ultra. It's official, right? And as C-band gets out there, all the things that Kelvin and Eric were talking about are coming to life, and it's part of the reason our network is going to deliver this in such an amazing new way. You heard console quality. What you were doing in your home, you can now take anywhere. You think about multiplayer. Now it's just not me playing solo. I bring all my friends to the party, and it could be in the same place as we're going and looking around a shared object in augmented reality. Or it could be over a distance, because our network's going to cover all of that. And we all know that gaming is about jitter. It can't have lag. And so our network is going to help you get ahead of the game, even more so in the past. Really, those are all the components of why 5G and our Ultra network is the choice of gamers.
So Christian, all of that is super exciting, but I know that, just from listening and talking to Kelvin and Eric, it needs loads and loads of data to make all of these really incredible experiences happen. So how is that possible with 5G Ultra?
5G Ultra plus 5G Edge. Really, when we think about working with these game publishers, the application developers, how they all get distributed, it's the combination of those two things. So if you think about a game from when you were playing, or if you got to download it, it always sort of sat in the cloud, maybe it sat on a console. Now you have this wonderful Ultra network that also has the ability to compute even closer to where you are as a user. So those things coming together really creates an incredible way and an incredible way for more immersive content, more high fidelity, lower latency, and part of the game itself running in the edge. It really creates new ways for developers, game publishers to think about, well, maybe I can add augmented reality features to it. Maybe I can go and think bigger than I did before. And over the last couple of years, we've really seen how that's expanded with edge computing, with our partnerships across the ecosystem.
Yeah, and just the potential of what's to come is so excited. I get very excited about things like metaverse and AR and all the possibilities that are out there, and Verizon is always in that equation. So while I have you here, I really want to know what else 5G Labs is working on.
Sure. You can't go a day nowadays without talking about the metaverse, the omniverse, all of it coming together. But Verizon and our networks and really the work that the whole V team is doing is at the center of it. There cannot be a successful metaverse without our company, without the V team coming together. You have to have the infrastructure, you have to have the applications, you have to have the partnerships. And if you think about what we're doing and in partnership with our content teams, our technology teams, our consumer teams, our marketing folks, it's an ecosystem. Gaming is about culture. It's about community coming together in new ways. We're working on things with the Niantics of the world to allow their new platforms. What's the next Pokemon Go? How can we help more developers take advantage of 5G Edge? So that's sort of one part of it. And it's not just the developers, it's the tools behind it. You talk about Snap. Let's let everybody start to create 5G augmented reality mini games on Snap. These are the things that even blend into not just how you play or share, but how you get into professional leagues. Esports, huge. More people watching that, the fastest growing area and audience. Well, how do we have the best in esports work with us? So we've got a professional esports team sitting in the 5G lab in LA. They're teaching us how I can get better at League of Legends. I'm terrible in the beginning, but now I feel like we're a little bit better because we are closer to the experts in the ecosystem. And we're also teaching them about 5G and Edge. So it's not just about how they perform on the League of Legends field. It's also how they think about engaging their community. We did an augmented reality try-on for their new hoodies and hats. We did the first NFT drop, right? Right after E3, when Diego and Nikki were on stage, where we had signatures over 5G and Blue Jeans create an NFT for their fans. No one's ever done these things before. It's just such an amazing way where we're looking at all of the players. Gaming is one of the killer 5G use cases, but it's not just one thing. It's all of those things and how they come together. And working with publishers like Riot, you see the blend of content. It used to be you play a game, now you can watch a series on it called Arcane on Netflix. We worked with Riot to go and put the main character, Jinx, as a motion capture tool using an iPhone. Now I can create content like I'm the game character. These things are all converging. We're at the sort of front row and forefront of it, at the labs, across the different business units, working together, really making gaming ultra and taking it to the next level.
It's so exciting to hear you tell us about all these kinds of things. And I promise you, I am bracing myself right now for the influx of emails from people asking how they can work with you and Kelvin and Eric and do all this really fun stuff. So Christian, thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure. Happy Friday.
You too. Take care. All right, everybody, we've got more great 5G news to share with you. Verizon launched a 5G innovation hub at Arizona State University's Learning Futures Collaboratory Studios and Emporium. So students, faculty, entrepreneurs, and corporate partners can now work together at this hub to test and create 5G-powered educational experiences that are more inclusive, equitable, and accessible. Next month, this hub is going to be launching the Digital Equity Jam, where competing teams are going to develop use cases showcasing how Verizon 5G ultra wideband and mobile edge compute can be used to help bridge the digital divide. And the winning team will receive project seed funding, access to the Clinton Global Initiative 2022 curriculum, and the opportunity to pitch their venture to CGI in fall 2022. Now, Tami presented at Arizona State University yesterday at the 2022 Smart Region Summit alongside Dr. Michael Crow, the president of the university, and they discussed broadband access and the future of education and innovation. Tami and team also visited the Phoenix Suns training facility, where Brian Meekum from the Device Technology and Operations Group and his team showcased ways they are using 5G to enhance the players' performance. Verizon employees were also invited to check out the amazing ways that our network is redefining the way that athletes train.
We're here in the 5G Performance Center for the Phoenix Suns and the Mercury, both teams in the NBA and WNBA. Here in this facility, we have over 150 sensors and we have over 90 cameras, and we're helping them with 5G and edge computing to take sports to the next level. Both teams played in the finals last year. Right now, the Phoenix Suns are #1 in the NBA. They love technology, they love our partnership, we do too, and we're doing great things to help their teams get better with edge computing and machine learning.
Tami and Brian, thank you. And finally, new year, new us. Let's start off on the right note with making a difference for others in our community. Check out our brand spanking new volunteer portal. It's the perfect way to do this. Take a look. Okay, right, so last year you made us proud. V-Teamers gave 546,400 hours of service. We blew past our yearly goal, and now it is time to do it again. Aren't you inspired and ready to do your part? This Monday is the best time to start. It is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and there are so many opportunities on that portal to take part in this day of service. And when you do, make sure to send us your pictures to good@verizon.com. We love to see you doing good out there, and we will feature you in a future episode. And for those of you who are not already using the Inside Verizon app, hello, what are you waiting for? It's the best resource to keep up with everything Verizon. You can even watch Up to Speed, and you're gonna get exclusive content. And now, remember we said we had a little competition for you? We do. The first 10 people to email us at good@verizon.com and tell us their favorite piece of content on the app are gonna receive that new snazzy Ultra t-shirt. Remember the one that Andy had on that was so awesome and you've been asking about since Monday? That one, all right? Thank you so much for watching. I'm Diana Alvear. I hope you're super hyped about Ultra and gaming. We did our best to show you all the ways that Verizon is seriously creating this future, and you are part of it. I hope you stay safe, and until next time, you're up to speed.